Hi everyone, and welcome to the Dodo Bird Nerd. It's me, the Dodo Bird Nerd. And in today's Drawing an Extinct Animal video, I'm going to be doing something slightly different, yet also the same. That being that I'm drawing the Dodo Bird again, but the reason for that is the differences. There's a new style of drawing I want to try, so I figured I would start with my favorite extinct animal, the Dodo Bird. Also, the style of the video itself is changing. Similar to True Green 7's Creating New Pokemon series, which I will link in the description, I sped up the recording of my drawing and I'm going to dub over it, which I think will lead to better content. Anyways, with all that out of the way, let's roll the intro and let's get started. So I'm just going to be starting off with a very basic sketch. This is part of the new style that I was trying to go for with this new style I mentioned in the introduction of me doing actually a basic sketch of it, and then I'm going to create a layer over it later and draw over that, just to make the drawing look a bit neater and also so I have a bit more planning in terms of what I'm exactly going to be doing. And a lot of this isn't going to be kept, admittedly, because I get it better and better over time, but I'm aiming for more scientifically accurate for at least a body shape. The wing is still going to be my classic Dodo Bird wing. It's not going to be super accurate, but it's just how I draw Dodo Bird wings. So I'm just going to go with that there. But yeah, I'm just trying to get a decent body, and now I'm starting on the feet. Again, this isn't going to be kept. I get something a lot better later on. But for now, it just gives me a basic idea in terms of what to go for, though most of it is going to be cut as of right now because I realize it's not super good. And I'm referencing a reference image throughout this just to make sure that I'm actually getting the drawing correct in terms of proportions and stuff. But I cut out the pausing of that because I didn't think it'd be that exciting to have me just pause on a drawing for a minute or so. Well, not a minute, but a few seconds. I just didn't think that'd be that exciting, so I cut that out. But yeah, no. I'm just trying to get a good body shape, and it's not happening. I am erasing the body shape every so often. But I do realize now at this point I should probably move the head up, because I think part of the problem might be because I don't have enough room to fully draw the body, so I move the head up a bit. And I'm going to do something a bit later to the head as well, but for now I just moved it up a bit. And I'm trying to get a good body shape with the head, but I realize, I think soon, that the problem is also the head size. Not quite yet, but I do realize the head size is a problem. But I'm trying to still get a good body shape for the drawing, just trying to get a good, decent Dodo Bird body shape. And I think once I fix the back, I realize I need to fix the head. Not quite yet. No, I erase it, try to get a new back in. Yeah, at this point I realize I need to make the head bigger just to make it more to scale with the rest of the drawing. I think that's about good, so I leave it there, and I go to fix the beak to fix new proportions and stuff. And also I need to fix at least the tip of the beak for a while. So I get that in there, erase it, make it more smooth, all fine and good. And then I'm just going to add in the tail feathers. Very basic sketch, but I'm using the idea of drawing even past the paper just to show continuity with the lines for the feathers, just because part of them are off the paper. And then I get the final idea in for the feet, make them a bit more tilted, but also more correct and stuff. And then I just quickly use some erasing on the belly and connect the leg with the rest of the body just to make it look a bit better. At this point I then move to make my new layer, and then I start off with the drawing, which in terms of the style, I'm trying to replicate those 1800s wildlife drawings, so I'm going to use a pencil tool instead of my normal pen tool and paint bucket tool to fill in the drawing, just to get them more of that bit more like hand-drawn 1800s wildlife sketch style that I was trying to replicate here. And there's still some things I think I could change, but overall I think this is a good representation of what I'm trying to go for a bit. But again, there are a few things I think I could change. So after getting the main body filled in, I'm going to color in the back leg with a darker gray because it's in the dark, because it's behind. And then I think I move on to do the feet, if I'm not wrong. No, I start with the head at this point, with getting the head in. After struggling a bit to get the right color I want for the face, I finally find one and start coloring that in. Get a very basic outline for what I want the head to be, and by that I mean the face to be, all colored in. And I fill in the rest of the head with the feather color to connect it to the rest of the body, all filled in over there, and then I'm going to color in the tip of the beak. After that, I'm going to start on with the feet, which I mentioned previously. I thought I was doing earlier, but I wasn't. Get that all filled in, get slightly darker yellows for the various as we going back, just to show depth and stuff, like with the back leg being slightly darker gray. Fill it in, realize I went a bit too far because I didn't erase part of the old sketch. Fill that in, and then add in the tips of the talons or toes or whatever. Now I'm going to start with my not very accurate, admittedly, Dodo Bird wing, get the basic outline in, and then I'm going to start off with the tips of the wing, getting that white color for the tips of the wing, zoom in to get it slightly more accurate in terms of the shaping, and get that all colored in. And then I'm going to smooth out the edges as I wasn't super accurate sometimes with the edges with the gray, and then I'm going to smooth in together those because they looked a bit off. Now time to add in the eye. While I'm still trying to go for that more 1800 style, I'm still going to have my electric blue eye in that style I normally do, just because I just like the style of that eye, and then add in the smiley face for the Dodo Bird. At this point I'm going to remove no, I don't quite remove it yet. And then add in the tips of the wings, and by that I mean tail feathers. Doing the same style I did before, it's drawing off the screen just to get a bit more in, and then I remove the layer, which realizes a few things I need to fill in that I hadn't quite filled in before. Just basically to smooth out the edges and stuff, like erasing the edges on the back, just to smooth out the back a bit. And then I think the next thing I do, yes, I fix the feet a bit because I realize there's a lot of white space on the feet, and I need to fill that in with yellow to make it more accurate. And there's also a space right there that I fill in with a dark gray. And then move on to the face, where I smooth out a lot, as there's quite a lot that I need to smooth out there. Then I keep smoothing it in, and then I add in a bit more to make the feathers wrap around a bit more, which I think is slightly more accurate. I'm going to then fill out the face a bit more, smooth that out right there, and do a bit more filling in right there. And yeah, that is the final drawing for my more 1800s-ish wildlife drawing Dodo Bird. So what did you think of my new Dodo Bird drawing? Let me know in the comments down below. What did you think of my new style of drawing and the new style of video? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!